Well, this will be the ongoing story of my 37 Packard Coupe. This is a picture of us rolling the car into the shop for our winter works project this winter. Hope to be able to completely rebuild and get it going for next summer. So we've rolled it into the shop, and here it is. We're positioning it ready to pull apart. It's going to be in here for a long time, so we want to make sure that it's we've got ample room all the way around it, and it's not going to be in the way of anything else that may be going on at the shop at the same time. We started by stripping off the front fenders, the hood, obviously, the radiator, and all the front part of the motor, the fan, etc., and stripped the motor down, ready for removal. Took off the intake and exhaust manifold setup, and disconnected the exhaust pipe and all the electrical, etc. And we're just about ready to lift the motor out, and for that we'll go right out to the shop and we'll show you it actually coming apart. Here we are working on the 37 Coupe in a nice warm heated shop with tunes. It's winter outside, and I've decided that I'm going to rebuild this engine, throw a kit into it, so this means pulling it out. We had to pull the front of the car apart anyway, so here we go. We're going to pull the engine out, put it on the engine stand, and buy a kit for it and completely rebuild it. We'll be putting it back in after the body work's done and the chassis has been cleaned and painted, and we'll do the brakes and steering all at the same time. Now that we've got the engine out, we're going to roll it over out of the way and eventually bring it in and put it on the engine stand, run it outside, clean it up, strip the block, take the bell housing, starter, distributor, and all this paraphernalia here for the clutch. Take it out, take the water pump off, the motor mount off, and all the rest, and then we'll clean it up. I think what we're going to do is send the block out and have it bored out to 3.5 inch. Apparently that's the usual thing they do with this particular engine. Anyways, we've got our other 37 Packard out in the gazebo right now, and we need some parts from it to finish up the front end. We have a couple of broken springs, and hopefully we can grab them from the other car. So we'll be rolling it in here. That's why I've kind of made it a little bit wider in here. We'll have two of them in the shop at the same time. It's going to be a little crowded. But anyways, we'll keep you all informed as to how we're doing, and we'll get this engine out of here, get it into the machine shop, and carry on stripping the car down. We've got just about all the tin off the sides now, the running boards to go. And I don't know whether I'll pull the doors right away, pull the bumper off. It's a pretty sound car. The metal is really good. The inner fenders are quite solid. So I don't imagine it's going to be too much trouble to get a good coat of paint on there and then do the interior. Of course, there's all the woodwork to do on the inside. But we're set up. We've got bandsaw, table saw, thickness planers, all that stuff here to do it. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. Anyways, we'll keep you posted as to what we're doing. I'll show you. I'll come back on and show you the shop with two Packards right in it. It's going to be a little crowded, but it's going to be kind of fun. We're going to borrow the fenders and a few other parts off the other car. So it's a pity to pull it apart, but that's what you do. You buy a parts car and take the best of the two and make one. That's it. Well, this is what it looks like with two cars in the shop. Still quite a bit of room, actually. I'm surprised. This guy here's got really solid fenders. both sides. Unfortunately, the other side got a little bit of a dingle in it, but it can be pounded out. It's certainly a lot thicker metal than the new cars of today, that's for sure. Actually, it's in pretty good shape, the whole car. It really seems a pity to pull it apart. There are things that this car has that this car does not have. So we're really up in the air as to how it's going to be solved, whether I pull the body off this car and put the body of this car onto this frame with its running gear, because it seems to be in better condition. I haven't decided yet, but anyways, there's lots of parts here, so between the two of them we will make one, and it'll be a dandy too. And when it is, we'll start up another video and we'll show you me driving it out of the shop.